Today on Solidaro Farm, we're showing you some of our favorite kitchen gadgets. We're going to be doing a his and her version. So we're going to be saying our cheapest, maybe a stocking stuffer type item, our medium priced gift idea, and our most expensive gift idea. And this way you guys will have ideas for any of your friends that are looking to become more self-sufficient, start a homestead, or just love the kitchen. I'm Danielle.
And I'm Chris.
And welcome to our channel where we bring you new content every week on how we're becoming more self-sufficient so that you can too. But let's get to our gifting. Okay, what's your first one?
Scissors. A good pair of kitchen scissors is definitely highly overrated. You can use them for a ton of things while cooking. I typically use it for chopping up the lettuce when we're preparing a salad because it's nice and easy and you don't have to pull out the kitchen board or anything like that. You also can chop up your meat, which is nice and easy when you're cubing it out instead of going to a knife, which is typically what people would do, but it's a lot easier. I kind of use kitchen scissors for a lot of things. As long as they're a good pair, you can use them outside as well.
Yeah, it's definitely a great low budget item that's going to be used a lot and can even be used on the farm as well. So it's something fun to think about. Now, my item is kind of sad and very generic, but I think a great item that every kitchen should have, and that is a really nice wooden spoon. I love my wooden spoon. I use it in every single cooking that I do. I like one that's like really short and, just like put your hand in there. I don't know, if someone gave me a nice wooden spoon, I'd probably use it pretty often. But jokes aside, really great item and pretty low priced, great stocking stuffer. But now let's get into more of the juicy stuff, which is gonna be anything under $100. What's your item?
So, my item is going to be a vacuum sealer.
We're fun people.
The vacuum sealer is going to be something you can use whether you have a homestead or if you're just trying to preserve extra food that you didn't quite use for that week from the shopping list. So it's nice and easy. You can now repackage your meat, toss in the freezer, and you're good to go. That's also good for if you have just the large family packs from ShopRite or Costco. Sometimes it would be easier just to split them out into our meals, as well as preservation of your harvested livestock. And this one particularly is only a 11-inch wide, so there's a bunch of different models that you can get, but this one works well for us, as well as it has a little sealer.
So if you have some of their Tupperware, you can pull it out from the Tupperware. Especially as you're looking to become more self-sufficient, and we like to harvest our animals all at the same time, and obviously you can't eat that much meat at one time. So this is a great way that you can kind of cut it into your portions, label everything, and then stick it into the freezer, and it really prolongs the life of all your meat. So this is a good one for anyone that's trying to kind of combat some of those food shortages that are happening.
Yeah.
But I think that my gift is a little bit better, so let me get mine. Dun-da-da! The Instant Pot. If you don't already own one of these, you need to pause this video right now and actually go buy yourself an Instant Pot, because this is a game changer in the kitchen. We actually used this yesterday to make corned beef and cabbage, Chris's favorite meal. You can literally cook so many things in here. I've done full chickens. I've done even just like chicken franchise, chicken marsala, bowls, you could do stews, soups. You can make yogurt in here. I haven't done that yet, but you can do your veggies in here. You can make eggs. I think you can even make bread.
Yeah, it's nice because you can just toss everything in there and forget about it.
Yeah. And it's so fast. So previously I would start the slow cooker at the beginning of the day. You kind of had to pre-think anything that you were cooking, but this cuts down on the time because of the pressure. So when we did our corned beef the other day, it only took an hour and a half, where usually you'd put that in a slow cooker, turn it on in the morning, and have to wait all day. And I don't know, this is a gem. It smells really good too. Some of the food smell on it.
I don't know if that means we need to clean it again.
This is really great though, and you can find all different sizes. This is the 6-quart, which I think is a great size for if you have like anywhere from 2 to 4 people that you're serving. You could probably go a little bit smaller if it's just you or your significant other. We definitely, or it's just the 2 of us, and we always use this one. Yeah. And there is a bigger size, but I don't know, that takes up a lot of room. So this is my item, and I think it beats your item, but I know we have one more item left for each of us that's going to be our most expensive item and could also be the most desirable.
Yeah, I feel like all of these like kind of like are one and the same. You know, you need the food storage device in order to then cook it. Mm-hmm. You know, the scissors to chop things up while you're using the spoon to mix things. And I think the other two are actually similar now that I think about it. After we got them all, we're
creating the perfect kitchen, really.
I think so.
And I think what's really great about a lot of our items is they're multi-purpose, so you can use them for a lot of different things in your kitchen instead of just one use. Because then it just takes up a lot of storage, and we definitely don't have enough storage as it is. So these help cut down on that. All right, let's get our next and last item.
So my next item is a bit of overkill, and there's definitely a few models lower that you can use, which will kind of accomplish the same goal. However, it is beastly, and I try and get the best that I possibly can.
You can barely guess. This item is huge.
It is huge. It is heavy. It's 80 pounds. It is a beast. It's called the Carnivore by Cabela's, and it's a 1.5 horsepower food processor. Essentially, what it's doing is just taking big hunks of meat and grinding it out. It comes with a few different heads so that you can tailor the meat size, the grindings to your liking, and also it's going to be dependent on what you're trying to do with it. It comes with a few additional attachments so you can make sausages and like meat sticks out of it very easily.
It's 16 to 18 boneless pounds of meat per minute. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is so much meat.
I got it so that we can process as much as we need. However, it is definitely a bit overkill for us. It's awesome, and it's quiet, it's effective, but I can't even keep up with it. So even though it's overkill, it's nice because I'm done with the project in like minutes, really. Mm-hmm. Between this and the vacuum sealer, you just have the vacuum sealer bag ready, but you can add on a foot pedal to operate it. So it literally plugs this in to the foot operator, and then as you're going with the vacuum sealer and using your foot pedal to feed the meat, you're just moving from one station to the next. You can process out a deer very, very quickly. If you're grinding everything up, or if you're trying to make some sausage out of it, or just, it's pretty awesome. There's also a bunch of add-ons that you can buy for this, which will turn the meat into just strips for the nice jerky, which will lead into her item next. But overall, awesome in every way.
Very beastly item. I think this is around $500, $600 with the price down below what it actually is. But this is really great, and if you are looking to become more self-sustainable and live off the land, this is going to be awesome, especially because you can grind down a lot of meats, mix them with different things, and it really opens up the options of what you can have. So this has been a really great addition, and we've already used it so much, and we got it just a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Move it aside, and I'll get mine. Another larger item. This is going to be just a great addition to your kitchen. So I'll turn a little bit so you can kind of see everything that's going on here. But we actually, one of our friends had this. They said it was a game changer, and we knew that we wanted to get a dehydrator, but at the same time, like I said earlier, we didn't want to just add something to our kitchen. We wanted to make sure that it was going to be a multi-purpose item that wasn't just taking up storage to do one task, and this is that. Being just the two of us, sometimes it's not great to kind of just like start the oven just for the two of us. It feels kind of like a waste of energy. So we're able to use this as an oven. We can cook all of our dinners. We can roast different types of meats in it. We could cook a full chicken in here. And we can also use this as an air fryer. There's an air frying tray. There's an air fryer tray. You can also use this for dehydrating things. We recently dehydrated some turkey jerky in here and it was great. And there are just so many functions in this. I believe this was a little bit under $300. I'll put down the price as well on this, but this has been a game changer in our kitchen. We use it literally every single day because from breakfast, you can be cooking up pieces of toast in here. You could be air frying different meats, and then throughout the day, you can use it for various different meals. And this is probably this is my favorite kitchen item right now.
More than the oven currently, at least.
Yeah, we replaced our toaster with it, so
it's quicker.
Our toaster was kind of dead. This is faster than an oven. It preheats in 30 seconds, I believe, so you don't have to wait for anything to preheat, and it's just a lot more efficient with cooking than turning on an oven, especially in the heat of summer. It was heating up our house a lot when turning on the oven, and this really doesn't change that much. I've baked cookies in here as well, and then you can also be like, we're just gonna have 2 cookies total. We don't have to do all dozen, and you don't feel bad about starting the oven. So this is my item, but we'll push this aside. Now, this concludes our his and her gifting ideas for the kitchen. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll have links of everything down below. If you have other items that you think are amazing in your kitchen, we'd love to hear about them because
I'd like to try it out.
We're always in there. But I hope you guys have an awesome holiday, and we'll see you guys again next time. Bye.
Awesome.